It's that time again, isn't it? I gotta look at the analytics again, don't I? Oh, they really liked that one. Hold on a minute, they really liked...
Marvel Rivals director says Sony flop Concord didn't offer any unique value for players.
Let me guess, the PlayStation fanboys are freaking out.
Yeah.
And it's probably over the director's comments, isn't it?
Most likely.
Just like the old saying goes, no rest for the wicked.
This for the players out there, check out this dope shit, man.
Players never down, we getting paid. Another day, another dollar living in the bay.
Before we start this video, I wanted to say thank you very much for viewing my previous video. I could not believe that I got past like 3,000 on that video. I was really not expecting that video to blow up, guys. Like, I'm dead serious. I thought that was gonna be like maybe just a one and off thing, but no, you guys reacted pretty well to it. And you know what? I really thought I was gonna be able to like relax and enjoy myself and, you know, wait till after the Game Awards comes and we're gonna have our salty reactions. No, this came out absolutely nowhere. The PlayStation fanboys absolutely losing their minds. And I thought to myself, you know what? The fam needs to know this, and I think I could do another Marvel video. Everybody seems to enjoy it, so I said, hey, why the heck not? Let's do this for them because they really enjoyed it and they showed me support. So you know what? Time to lose some sleep and time to get this content out to you guys in a fastly timed manner. But besides all that mess, please make sure to go grab yourself a nice little snack and a nice little drink, and we're just gonna go ahead and dive right into that content. And I'm telling you right now, I did not even think this was gonna be a thing, but lo and behold, it is. So let's just go ahead and dive right into that content.
The only reason there's any sort of hype for this game is because of the Marvel IP. If it had all original characters, it would have flopped be for real.
I'm sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit.
If it's supposedly of the Marvel license it had on the video game, wouldn't Midnight Suns be a success right now? Wouldn't Marvel Avengers still be alive and be an absolute success right now? Wouldn't Guardians of the Galaxy, that Marvel game that came out a couple years ago, wouldn't that game have a sequel by now? Wouldn't there be a confirmed one by now? Because, you know, it's under Marvel. It should be successful, right? Now, a lot of you are probably sitting there thinking, like, Gar, you've never played Concord before. Like, well, what are you talking about? Like, you have no... You can't even tell the difference between Concord and Marvel Rivals. Like, you've never played Concord. Well, if you go to my live section over here on my YouTube channel, you'll see me live streaming to my own audience members with Concord on it and how I felt about the game and how boring it was. And the only fact that I had teammates that were confident enough to play the game with me was the only fun part about Concord.
To be fair, this isn't exactly a unique experience either. As much as I'm personally enjoying this game, y'all copied Overwatch's whole flow.
It's an absolute wonder to me that you all managed to live this long.
Why do people keep thinking that Blizzard is the one who made the hero-based genre in the first place? As far as I could recall, it was actually Valve with Team Fortress that made it. Like, I don't understand why you guys think Overwatch was the original conception of the hero-based shooter. Like, have you guys played any other games besides Twitter for once? Like, all this year, I have seen you people do nothing but play fucking Twitter instead of actually playing other video games for once. Like, it amazes me that you people sit on Twitter talking about Xbox and talking about other exclusives besides playing fucking video games like you guys proclaim that you do. And if I remember correctly, I don't think Overwatch had a mechanic to where you can take 2 characters or 3 characters and combine their attacks together to make a new attack. Yeah, if you don't know, you can actually get Hulk and Wolverine in the same position and literally have Hulk grab Wolverine and then yeet him across the fucking map as freaking Wolverine turns into a hot-seeking missile going after a target. It is probably one of the coolest mechanics I've ever seen put into this genre, and yet Overwatch refuses to capitalize doing like any of these type of things. It truly amazes me.
Hero shooters ain't it to begin with. Marvel characters only thing keeping everyone around for the time currently, but won't last long. Played fee matches last night. I don't see this game with longer legs unless they keep adding interesting characters and better updates continuously.
You are such an idiot.
Dude, what the fuck are you talking about? They just released a patch update to fix the game's problems. And on top of that too, they just made an announcement that Blade is going to be coming to Marvel's Rivals. The fuck do you mean they're going to have to keep coming up with characters? Bro, they have a whole fucking hero roster, a gallery of heroes that they can release on this game. Well, what do you mean they have to keep going? No, they fucking don't. They don't have to keep coming up with original ideas. They literally have a gallery of heroes that they could choose from every single 2 months. Hell, they could have lasted this, like the state that this game is in right now versus like, you know, patch updates, you know, getting bugs out and all that type of stuff. This game could have lasted another 2 months, and then they could have released another hero or another villain into the game along with new maps and game modes, and we would have been all excited. Yeah, thanks a lot, Phone. And we would have been all excited, just like with Overwatch when it first released.
Watching people pretend that Marvel Rivals has a better gameplay loop than Concord when it's the same, and to a certain degree Concord looks more fun. The mental gymnastics y'all go through to hate.
Go on, get angry, you fucking loser! Get all nice and salty for me!
Hey, Mr. Positive, you know what's the difference between Concord and Marvel Rivals? Marvel Rivals is still alive. And you know what the difference between Concord and Marvel Rivals? Even if Marvel Rivals was to be shut down tomorrow, it would still have lasted longer than what Marvel Rivals did. And if Marvel Rivals did shut down, you know, the next day, it would have made more money than what fucking Concord did. And you know what the difference is between Marvel Rivals and Concord? If Marvel Rivals was to shut down tomorrow, people would actually miss this game versus Concord. People to this day say, what's Concord? What's Concord? Oh, is it on that one TV show? They should really turn it into a video game. And you sitting here saying that Concord is the same thing as Marvel's Rivals is an absolute fucking insult. It's like a 5-course meal that you're comparing to dog shit. Are you kidding me right now? The characters in here are so fantastic. The models in here are just top notch in here. I'm gonna tell you something though. Some of these female characters in there are just I can't say it. I really can't say it, but they've got a
She got a great ass!
And Concord was such a terrible game too. Not even the Coomers and the Gooners wanted to make content on it, if you catch my drift on it. And you know the rule, if it's on the internet, there's going to be corn of it. And spoiler alert, this came into existence, and guess what, chat? Guess what, chat? There's no existence of Concord on R34. Yeah, not even the Coomers and the fucking Gooners wanted to mess with this game. Isn't that just sad? Like, even the most unpopular games have their own versions of it. That really says something. Oh, and I'm gonna add this to the list too. When there's more pictures of Squirrel Girl on R34 than there was a player base on Concord, that really says something.
Hashtag Marvel Rivals gameplay is not even close to as fun as hashtag Concord dot. I'll die on this hill.
I like you.
You know what, Tony? I'll do you a favor. Instead of arguing with you at your points and how dumb they are, I'm going to do you a big favor. When the internet's done with you, I'm going to bury you right next to Concord, where nobody fucking cares where you're going to, well, you know, return to the earth. You know what? I'm going to do you one better. You know where I'm going to put you? I'm going to put you in the landfill of all the Concord copies so you could just rest in peace with all the Concord copies, and you could play in the afterlife with all your free copies of Concord and never have to worry about leaving Concord ever again, Tony. You won't have to leave Concord ever again and worry about any other games ever again. Doesn't that sound like fun, Tony?
G-Fi y'all took the easy route and used one of the most popular and established IPs in history, which did 95% of the work for you. This game is not no new innovative way for the hero shooter genre. It's dead the same Concord was better gameplay wise.
Oh!
I'm sorry, but I have to correct something in this, like, immediately. Marvel's is the most established and the most popular IP ever. Oh boy, I think Game Freak would like to have a word with you. You know, the people that made Pokemon, the most grossing fucking franchise in the entire fucking world, that makes fucking Disney and the others to say, damn, we really wish we had that game. Also, to say this game did the same thing as Concord, no. See, what this game did was 1,000 times better than what Concord could do in the rest of its fucking small little lifespan. You know, you have characters that could actually fly around and it actually feels good. You know, we have Spider-Man in here that could swing around and it feels so good. It feels like the fucking Spider-Man game that you guys so much love on your precious little PlayStation. And let's not even talk about how janky Concord was. That UI was an absolute crime against humanity. I don't know who thought that was a good idea to pass that off as, oh, this is a really good UI, let's go ahead and pass it off. No. Whoever made that needs to be fucking thrown in jail. And you know what the cherry on top of this whole situation is? Your game was so fucking boring, even your own brethren said, nah, this isn't it. We're not buying this game at all. And it really showed too, because all it took was 7 days. 7 days for Sony to retract the game, say we're not going to bother this game anymore, and close Firewalk down and close down Concord permanently. And thankfully that is all the content I got you guys for today. Man, that was just some interesting stuff coming from the PlayStation fanboys. Like, I have never seen them mauled over a fucking game like that for like quite a while, to be honest. But you know what, it's always fun to do content for you guys. So if you guys appreciate my type of content, please leave a like and comment in the comment section. Always a pleasure to talk to you guys, it truly is. And hey, if you enjoy my type of content, please, you know, subscribe to the channel. It helps me get to 10K, and you know what, we try to make it by the end of this year, and it's okay. You know what, I just appreciate you guys coming to the channel, liking, commenting, and just hanging out with me and enjoying the content. That's what it truly matters. But anyway, chat, thank you very much for watching. I truly do appreciate it, and I hope to see you guys in the next video, next live stream. Hopefully I'll be streaming later on today because it's the Game Awards, or I'll be hunting for content. Either one, I truly don't know, guys. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video, next live stream. Who really knows? See y'all in the next one. Later, fam.
You're like a baby.